is what's the strangest question you've asked thus far through the scouting process?
Just all the psychological stuff they ask you. One time with the Browns, they just put you through a list of questions that were rapid fire. You had to repeat the question and also answer it at the same time. Things like that. Just try to play with your mind a little bit.
What were some of those questions you remember?
Stuff like you're at your best when, and then you would have to repeat. You're at your most stressful when, and then you have to repeat. And it was just a list of questions going down the list. So.
You've been through the three levels of football. You've the first two levels of football now in the state of New Jersey. First Don Bosco Prep, then later Rutgers University. How much would it mean to you if you were drafted by, say, the Giants or the Jets and keep on playing in the state of New Jersey?
I guess that would be cool, but like you said, I've been there for a while, so I wouldn't mind staying or going. It really doesn't matter to me whatever team that gives me the opportunity for me to best show my my playmaking ability is where I'm going to compete the best at and go to. So.
Rutgers, during your time there, was going through a bit of a transition period. Going from Big East football, or what was the Big East, to now the Big Ten. What was it like to play such a huge part in almost convincing the college football world that Rutgers was worthy of a Big Ten spot?
At first it was challenging, being that, we didn't play as, the Ohio States and the Michigans, but, our junior year when we first went over, we competed, we played as hard as we can, and, we beat, Michigan at home, the first Big Ten opponent that, Rutgers has beaten at Rutgers. So, we went into that conference and, we had a little bit of our chip on our shoulder, people didn't really respect us as much, and we had to go in there and earn our respect. So, the program is building, and, I'm very excited for the future for them.
Do you believe you've left the Rutgers program in good hands?
Yes, I believe so. They're going to be a very good team next year. They got a new coaching staff, and the future is bright for those guys.
Have you talked to Chris at all since he was brought into the Piscataway? Chris Ash?
No, not at all. I plan on when I go back, respectfully introducing myself and and meeting them as soon as I get back.
How would you describe yourself as?
I would describe myself as a dominant playmaker, but also a very physical receiver. A guy that is going to block in the run game and try to get extra yards for the running back, and also I'm not really a flashy guy. I just kind of like to do my job, catch the ball and puncture. And, I have great hands. I had three career drops in all 4 years of playing at Rutgers. So.
Played more outside. Imagine with that description, outside the numbers, outside the dashes, you feel more comfortable with that kind of a home.
Yes, but being that I played in 4 different pro-style offenses, being that I have 4 different offensive coordinators, I'm aware of the X, the Z, or the F. I can play all 3 positions. My knowledge of football is pretty high. So my coaching staff over the last 4 years have given me that ability to be able to play all 3 positions if I need to.
There's a lot more of an emphasis on getting the ball into a playmaker's hands and allowing them to make plays. You mentioned your physicality, how much of a playmaker you are. Can you just talk about how you could transfer, how that would translate to the NFL?
Just my mentality. When I'm out there, I just like to compete and play as hard as I can. I like when guys are up in my face and pressing me. So I know that I'm going to use my speed and my physical abilities as an advantage, and then if the ball's thrown my way, I'm confident enough to go out there and catch the ball. And like I said, I only had 3 career drops, so I'm pretty confident in my hands and going out there and making plays.
Separation is always important. As a physical receiver, you have to be able to use your body to create that separation. Can you kind of expand on how you're able to do that?
Just being physical with your hands. Guys are going to try to put their hands on you at the next level, so you got to always be prepared to be physical as well. Over the last couple of years, wide receivers, we have like this thing about us that people think we're not, physical or tough. And, you got to go out there and just show them that we are and play hard.
The Big Ten featured some of the